Welcome to the Disney Underground, your experimental podcast of tomorrow. Be sure to strap on your Mickey ears as our hosts, Panda, Gene, Sammy, and Morgan, take you through all the happenings in the world of Disney and Universal. Are you ready for some fun, games, and an occasional guest or two? Then sit back, relax, and enjoy the Disney Underground.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Disney Underground, your experimental podcast of tomorrow. I am Gene Fitzmagic, joined always by Panda, Morgan Stark, and hey, that Sammy didn't dye her hair blue. That's not Sammy.
No,
Sammy,
there's someone else here.
Sammy has the night off.
Sammy looks different.
Sammy looks good, doesn't she?
It looks like you have little ears behind you, like little
It
antennas.
does.
Joining us today in Sammy's absence, she wasn't able to make it today, but so joining us in her absence is our good friend, Bluehead Greg, who's got a fantastic new thing going, and we can't wait to talk to him about that for a few minutes. But he's going to be going over all the news and updates and all the other stuff with us, because who better to ask than Greg, right? As he's telling you right there with all his sign language. So there you go. So
when Greg used to wear a mask during the pandemic, I always thought he looked like Tape Face from AGT. Do it, Craig. Just do this and just do the eyes. He has those eyes.
He does.
Right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure I'm not the only one that thinks.
There you go. There you go. So
Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Yeah, Sammy had a slight family emergency. For those that don't know, she is fine. She's in the chat, but that's why we have Greg. Even though we love Greg, we would have had him anyway, but it just worked out today.
So thank you to everyone.
Sammy is so much better.
Well, I don't know. Maybe a little. She's okay. Anyway. That's my little sister. I miss her, man. But let's also say hello to the rest of the Disney Underground family, all our viewers, and we'll get to all you guys in a little bit. But our producer, Patty Puddles, our mods, Tina Marie, Paul Angle, Monorail Molly, and Pete McDevitt is in the house. So thank you guys for being here and helping us out modding. Gav Sheffield from England, what's up, my man? Thank you for staying up. Arc Dames, hello. Main Street Mouse, hello. How you guys doing? Dreamer Deborah, hello. Brandy and Dave. Dave's in the house, as I love to always say. But yeah, so guys, we're going to talk a little bit about, obviously there's a ton of news, especially a lot of involving Halloween, because what else did they talk about in August other than Halloween, right? But
what's really funny is the rest of the world is not with us in Orlando. We are really Halloweened out. I mean, we're decorating our houses too, because it feels normal, but it's not.
Disney does things differently to people, and that's one of the things that it does. It makes it Halloween before it's Halloween. And also too, guys, a couple of announcements we wanted to talk about. We talked about it a little bit briefly last week, and we're going to be announcing some stuff soon, but we have a bunch of things coming up on the channel that will be debuting soon. But one thing we're going to do today, we obviously, as everybody remembers, we take a few commercial breaks. There'll be 2 commercial breaks that we take, that when we come back from those breaks, we'll be doing a giveaway. So we'll have a trivia with a giveaway prize. So stick around. Throughout
Gene,
the show.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say that was a way that we would keep the people during the commercial by teasing them with this prize. So
it is a bit of a tease.
No,
so
I like it. It's a good idea.
So there we go. Well, it may have been your idea, it may have been Morgan's idea. Who knows? We're a team, so we all get credit. So, but guys, so stick around through the breaks, because we will be doing giveaways after the breaks for you guys. So make sure you guys stick around for that. But let's get right into it, man. Disney bites on a budget. That's the topic today. There's so many ways to save money. By going to great places that have great values. There's a ton of other ways. Let's start with you, Panda. What do you got? What's some of the ways that when you go to, and you're in the parks all the time, so you know how to save some money.
If you haven't realized it, I eat. Okay, I eat. I like to eat. So I go to the parks, and I'm realizing I'm also going to be broke if I eat the way I want to eat. But just for instance, Epcot. You go to Nine Dragons. If I went in there and ate with some friends or even by myself, I'm going to spend a good $30, $40, maybe even $50. If it's more people, it's going to be more. But for half the price, not exactly the same things on the menu, but the same quality of food. They're not getting chicken from a different supplier. Around the end is it Lotus Blossom?
Yes.
I want to call it White Lotus because of the show.
The show. That's a good show.
So, right, isn't it? So they have orange chicken there. I'm sorry, orange chicken in the restaurant, sweet and sour chicken, I think, outside, or vice versa. In any event, same quality food, half the price. Also, and I'm sure you'll come back to all of us. I don't want to just take up all the time, but I'll go to Starbucks. Starbucks is just like any other Starbucks. You can get your egg sandwich that you would get outside for the same price. So for $6, you can have breakfast. My other big thing is the free water. A lot of people don't know, and I do buy Dasani a lot. But if you go up to any fountain place and ask them for free ice water, you don't say free. Say, can I have some ice water? They will fill up a cup of ice for you with water, especially now, because they don't want you to faint and be a liability for them.
Yeah.
I almost get mad at my friends that aren't as familiar with the parks and they go pay for water. Who is always on a budget and spending like a college student. I'm like, why did you pay for water? You could get that for free. Spend that money on a souvenir or more food or anything like that. I'm like, don't pay for water.
I agree.
I got a tip. What I always do is I always bring in the water filters. What is it? The Brita filters, but they have like the I don't know, what do they call them? Like I have to call it a water fountain. Water bottle.
You'll find it.
There we go. Guys, I'm on 0 sleep. I'm just trying to make it to 9:30.
I think we just watched Gene stroke out for a second.
Guys, I get the Brita filters. They're like $20. You get the little disposable filter in it, and then you're good to go. You get filtered water the whole day.
Right. So now they have those bottle filler places.
Yeah,
I love those.
And that would be great with that. But I haven't found a cold one. Are they just broke? Aren't they supposed to be cold?
They're all supposed to be cold.
Yeah, the one, the Contemporary is just, I don't know, maybe that one is not.
It's just too hot here that the water can't stay cold enough. That's what it is.
That's probably similar to that. Yeah. Hey, Disney Nerds podcast in the house. How you guys doing? Ride the Teacups in the house. How you guys doing?
Jimmy.
Briggs backing tracks. Hello, how you doing? One of the things I like to do is I pre-plan a lot of times. Like, I'm not there. As of you see right now, I'm in New York, so I'm not there all the time. So when I do go, what I'll do a lot of times is I'll go to Target. If you have a Target red card, anyone knows about Target with the red card, you save 5% on pretty much on most of your purchases. One of the things you save 5% on is Disney gift cards. So you would automatically save 5% on your food if you pay with Disney gift cards that you get at Target with the Target red card, or even Costco and BJ, where you save about 5%. Oh, thank you so much, Michael Jensen.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you, Michael.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Michelle Bull, hello, how you doing? So that's one way I like to save money. But besides bringing my own water bottle that has a filter on it, which I took me forever to find that word. I also like to bring these. You know what? That's actually.
Yeah.
I do that all the time.
That's a great idea.
And I like
that. Yeah, go ahead, Morgan.
No, you go, Greg. You're the guest.
Oh, no. You're more pleasant than I am. Go ahead.
You know what? You two shut up and I'll go.
All right, fine. I'll go. You know what, Gene? You just sit back. I'm taking over. Okay. So what I do is Holly and I will go to the park as a couple, and we will split one entree between us because at some places the portions are out of control. They are still rather large. Or we will both order off the kids menu. Deluxe Burger, their kids menu is amazing. You go to some of these other places, it's the kids menu. You're going to save a ton of money that way. Sharing an entree, sharing an appetizer, and then drinks is, Panda, you're right. It's the free water you can pick up from anywhere. Those are my tips. My tips from the day. Thank you, sir. Back to
Greg,
you,
your mic is a drop low. Just see if you can push the gain on a drop, just in case. I don't know if it's just me. I don't want anybody else to say.
No. How's that?
Much better.
Way better.
Thank you.
So,
let me tell you. Hold on. He did.
Do you
a
need
good
me to
segue
repeat that? I can.
No. I got it.
I will start over.
No,
So Morgan, you were going to say.
I'm going to remove him right away. Okay, no. So you mentioned Deluxe Burger. I have another hack that my friend Don Nicholson from Donnie and Marie on the Go.
I was just about to bring up because you gave me this hack once upon a time years ago.
So Deluxe Burger, right? $5 for a drink, $10 for a burger, $5 for French fries, literally. So it's $20, and it's like picnic style. They're handing you a thing, and you go find a seat. Hopefully, if you go to the Boathouse, the filet mignon sliders, I think, are $16. They might be 17 now. You get that with a loaded baked potato and a drink for $20. Yeah, you have to tip, but a much better meal sitting down like a human. Those filet mignon sliders, they're freaking good.
Ooh,
And you're full. You're good to go. Like, you don't need another meal. If you have that for lunch, you're not eating a big dinner. You're eating if you're eating dinner at all.
More money for drinks.
More money for drinks.
Speaking off
the potato's
of
the
what,
size of a football.
yeah. Speaking off of what Greg was saying about how he splits it with Marie, was it? Or what was
Holly.
her? Holly.
Who's
I don't know.
Marie? Wait,
I think
whoa,
I saw
whoa, whoa.
Marie in the
I am
chat.
about to get in a lot of trouble with my wife right now.
I am
Hold
like
on.
seeing stuff in the chat, and so Marie just posted a bunch of stuff. Everybody's good. Everybody's good. But I have done that too, where I have Universal. My go-to is getting a hot pressed turkey sandwich at the San Francisco area, and I split it with somebody, and they usually give you 2 halves of a turkey sandwich, a little bit of potato salad, and a couple bits of fruit. And so I will split that with somebody because not only is it a lot, but also if I ate that whole thing, I'm going to be so sluggish the rest of the day. Like, and also like portion control when it comes to eating. Like if you are so full and it's so hot, you're just done for. And also going back to the kids meal thing, I love a kids meal because I like the variety of stuff. You're not just eating so much of one thing. And sometimes you just want a little, orange Fanta soda just to get that little sugar intake, just a little bit of combination of things. So that's what I like.
I agree with that. I like sometimes the kids' burger, it comes with a little Dasani, you get a little thing of carrots, you get your little fries. It's nice to just eat, and then you can still snack, like especially during food and wine. You can still get a snack later if you want without this big heavy meal. I agree.
You know what?
Also, Uncrustables you can just get anywhere. If you're really hungry and you're on a budget, just go get an Uncrustable. I think it's like $5, but $5.
Speaking of food and wine, there's like some amazing places this year. You can get the pickle fries, $6. That is going to fill you up completely.
There's pickle fries?
I didn't know that.
Oh, it's so good. So good. Oh.
Really? I tried the fry flight, but the pickle ones weren't part of the flight.
No, they're not part of the flight. They're separate. You have to buy them. But I'm telling you, they give you a good sized portion, a little dill kind of thing on. Mwah.
Greg, can you go in the park and then just buy them for me and then pass them through the
I can
just send them through. I don't currently have a Disney World AP at the moment, but just send it through, please.
That's Disney's next update. They're gonna have us be able to pass it through the screen.
Love it.
Hi, Michelle.
So,
Hi, Scott.
You know what else too is I always felt like, what's the cheapest meal to get on when you're on property? It's always breakfast, right? Sometimes it might be better off just fill up at breakfast, and that way you can kind of bypass lunch, maybe eat a little, eat something a little bit smaller for dinner. They got some good breakfasts that, again, it's the least expensive meal on property. If you're gonna, hey, Michael Disney, that 98. You're always gonna save a couple bucks when you do the breakfast.
Speaking of that, can you guys do a heavy breakfast in the morning? Like, can you get the whole waffle buffet? Like, go to the Tusker House or something like that? Can you do that and then do the parks? For one,
It's
I
hard.
can.
It's hard.
I can destroy a breakfast.
In the summertime, with heat like this, it's hard. I can see where that makes it almost impossible. Give me like the fall and the winter and maybe early spring. I've done it before. It's fine. I'll be full and I might be a little like, but
you'll skip lunch.
I'll skip lunch for sure.
Yeah.
And it's also there's also the snacking around the world like you mentioned too. Like there's even when there's not festivals going on, there's a million places to eat and snack on around Epcot. You know what I mean?
When is that?
It's like 2 weeks out of the whole year.
It's the not festival. You're celebrating them not being a festival.
Festival of no festival.
Yeah.
It's a very rare experience.
Getting back to water.
Yes.
My friend did a thing where I think Shelly Karen or somebody from years ago, maybe it was Michelle. I don't know. They took water bottles, they froze them at home, and then they take them with them. And by the time you get to the park, they're still cold. So
I've seen that with Uncrustables.
Oh, that's true because you could keep them frozen and
I mean, bringing them stuff from home, I think is definitely a good way. And, there's a lot of other places too that are just good values too, right? That that if you're really gonna go out and you're gonna spend money for a full meal, there's places that are good values like Santulli Canteen. The quality of food isn't like a regular quick service. To me, that might be the best quality quick service on property. If not,
which one?
Santulli Canteen.
Oh, I think you said Skipper Canteen. I was like,
Skipper Canteen's
quick service.
No. But if you're talking about now table service, that's also a pretty good value for a table service. The Skipper Canteen. You don't think so?
I think it's good, but it's not going to be a budget-friendly thing to me.
No, I hear you.
But it's still good. I'll go. But
what about Pico's Bill?
Pico's Bill is pretty much a money-saving thing, I think. I think you can do good there for $11.
Definitely there for $11.
$12 you
can we bring back the taco bar? Can we bring back the taco bar?
Okay,
Can we also bring back the walking taco? Because right now it's walking nachos and not a walking taco. It's nachos that you walk around with. I don't want walking nachos. I want a walking taco.
Agreed.
Morgan, I need to hear this confession.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
So no, you're fine. You're fine. So the taco bar again. I did Disney college program 10 years ago. So I'm a 20-year-old student and, we're getting paid the bare minimum working for Disney. And so when I would go to Pecos Bill and they give you one shell with some ground beef at the bottom. And then you go to the taco bar and fill the rest of it up. Well, I would go back. This is not sanitary and I don't recommend it. I don't think they have the taco bar anymore, but I would go back and just keep putting more goodies in it and just kind of like maximizing as much food as possible to fill up my little poor belly. Like, because it was so
Wait,
bad.
that don't sound unsanitary. What? How was
Well,
that
I would
unsanitary?
like bring back the thing back and get more like toppings and lettuce and make like a salad out of it and stuff. So
Oh, it's not like you're spitting in the sour cream.
Yes.
that is true. I'm not. I'm
You
using
definitely
different
you aren't
utensils.
doing that, right?
What?
You weren't double dipping anything, right? No double.
No double dipping. No,
And
but
now we
nothing's
know
touching.
why it never came back.
Morgan is the
Thanks,
reason.
Morgan.
So
I gotta
sorry.
tell you,
Womp womp. Thanks, Morgan.
Greg's antennas are freaking me out, man. Greg's antennas are freaking me out.
It's
He's got-
They're my
Oh my God, that's
Oswald
good.
ears. Yeah, they sit perfectly right behind. Look,
They are like they're like right there, bro. They're like in the perfect.
I
spot.
know.
He did.
Why
it
do you
with
think I put the
purpose.
camera this way? Like,
Dave says all Morgan's fault. He's right. Thanks a lot, Morgan.
Sorry,
Thanks,
I'm
Morgan.
sorry. It wasn't a global pandemic. It was me 10 years ago, single-handedly.
So what about Yak and Yeti?
I like it a lot. But again, you get the same quality food around the block,
Right,
half the
right.
price.
Yes.
Mhm.
Same thing with Morimoto. What Morimoto is, you got the street food around
Yes.
the corner too. So that's another place you can go to if you really want to try Morimoto, but you don't want to spend the money that you're going to spend inside. Go to the street food thing around the corner, and then that's always a perfect spot for you too.
I know we're supposed to be talking about on a budget, but there's nothing better than just going into Morimoto and just having a good meal.
Morimoto's is
true.
fantastic. They have the chicken and the chicken and broccoli. Do they still make that actually?
I hope.
I feel like they don't. I don't think they make it. I feel like last time I went, they didn't have it.
Really?
Maybe like a year ago. I'm thinking I ended up having to get something else. The egg
long as
rolls in
they-
their
As long as they have
the
the duck and the pork ribs, they don't need to do anything else.
pork ribs are really good. I've never had the duck though. Duck is that good?
Y'all
Duck is
making me
good.
hungry.
You gotta do when I get back down there.
I need
Greg,
to
we
go
gotta
there.
go just get some duck.
I haven't been to.
That way, if I don't
Morimoto.
like it, you can just have it.
Ugh, duck.
What's wrong with duck? I know.
know, it's
See,
all
this is what
fatty
happens
and
when you
weird.
have me on here. Like we're gonna
No,
go
no, it's
so
okay.
off topic. Yeah, what's wrong with the duck? The duck is so good, but how they make it, and then they put it with the fried rice, and it's just
McDonald's.
phenomenal.
How do they make it? So like, is
Look,
it like,
I'll eat Donald all day if Morimoto is going to make it.
Ooh, that's
I've
a
never had
good.
it.
That's a really good tip. Oh,
So
wait, go
people
back.
are
Go
mentioning
back, Patty.
the taste of the water. If the water is
That is a
coming
good
out of
idea.
one of the fountain machines, it's filtered and it usually tastes pretty good.
Mhm.
If it's coming out of a sink, it's going to taste like, bleach.
Yeah, then not good. But that's a
Are you-
really good idea of bringing like little like Mios or electrolyte sticks and stuff like that,
Yep.
energy drinks. Those really
Yeah.
come in handy and they're like small and confined. So you're not like lugging a whole extra Gatorade all day long and stuff. And you can just fill it up and then boop, boop, boop. That's a
Brandy
brilliant
and
idea.
Dave just mentioned the bread service over at Nomad Lounge. Actually, I
Yeah.
just had that and
Poor guys.
hung out there the other day for like 2 or 3 hours. So good.
That's just a grip.
You can
get it out
sit
of the
there all
sun.
day at
Yeah.
Nomad Lounge with that bread service.
Yeah. And even with this heat, you can't. I guess I can't really say, but I know on hot days that's usually a nice little place to go. You get out of the sun. Does the shade even help right now, or is it that hot? Because typically
Nothing
that's a place to
helps.
go. It's that bad right now, right?
Yeah. Panda, were we not melting the other day at Mickey's Not Just? I mean, just melt. We sat there for a few minutes talking, and it was absolutely
It's
brutal.
hard. I come
Yeah.
home and I drop like
That's crazy. All right. Well, guys, we're gonna take we're gonna do a little read for one of our sponsors real quick, and then we're gonna get on to some news and some updates. So, Patty, pull up our first sponsor.
Wait.
Oh,
I had
you
two
had some
snacks on a budget.
Go
Sorry.
ahead. Go ahead.
I messaged Patty so close to the show. I didn't tell you guys. Sorry. So my two favorite go-to snacks that always fill me up. One is in Fantasyland at Friar's Nook. I don't know if they still
Oh.
have it, but the buffalo tater tots are
I think
so
they might
good. Look
still
how
have that.
beautiful
Mm.
that is. It is so yummy. And
Yeah.
there's regular like cheesy tater tots for someone who doesn't like all of the celery bits on it and stuff, but I love it so much. And my other go-to, like very filling snack or very good shareable, is the at the Polynesian, the pulled pork nachos with the
Yes.
kettle chips. Like, oh my gosh, look how beautiful that looks. Like,
That's pretty
I
good.
I love carbs and cheese. So that's all I had to say about my snacks.
I agree with you 100% because I will go there at nighttime and just get that and then hang out on the beach and watch the fireworks, and we will just nosh on that.
Perfect.
That's
Greg,
nice.
let's meet up after the show. We'll go to the Poly.
Let's do it.
There you go.
You got no. Okay. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Bring your antennas.
Yes, that's how I'll spot you. Not the purple hair. All right, that's
Blue
all I had
hair,
to say,
man.
Gene. Blue
All right.
Did you
hair.
say purple?
I was
First off,
kind
you
of
called my
purple.
wife Maria, and now you're saying my hair's purple. So I'm more offended by the purple comment than the wife comment.
that's a blue.
I'm kidding.
That's a blue.
I'll go with Sammy.
It's
and
like
see
Grimace
myself
tried to
out.
eat you, but was unsuccessful.
There we go.
Or was
Much
he?
better.
Or was he?
On
Main
that
Street
note-
Mouse said, yeah, I'm going to give it to you. I promise, Gene. Main Street Mouse says the Halloween party was brutal. It really was hard. People in the parade were falling down. So when we get to that, I'll explain.
All right, cool. And that's what we're going to come back to. Let's just do this read real quick. Patty, pull it up real quick. No, you good job, but you're wrong. There you go, Patty. Patty Puddles. What a delight. All right, guys. Mickey Monthly, the best Disney subscription box in the business. Guys, there's lots of others, but Mickey Monthly is the cream of the crop, tops of the top, and they have an amazing selection to choose from. You can go with the original box, which includes a mix of licensed and branded items, and that starts at $19 a month. You can go with the snack box, which is filled with snacks from the parks, and that starts at $29.99 per month. And then you got the Loungefly box, and that's the new Loungefly every month. And that starts at $80 per month, and it has free shipping and handling, so you're just paying the $80 on that one. They got the shirt box, which is a new T-shirt every month, and that starts at $25 per month. And they got the pin box. The pin box is new pins every month, and you can choose from having 1, 2, or 3 pins in the box, and that starts at $13.95 per month. Also, free shipping and handling, no, it ships free. And also my favorite box, the one that I love the most, that I think is always, you always get some great stuff in it. The theme park experience box is their premium box. It includes only genuine Disney park products, and it starts at $49.99 plus shipping and handling. So make sure you go to their website, www.mickeymonthly.com, and for more info, go to their website for more info, or you can reach them on their phone number 1-407-216-8534. Go check out the Mickey Monthly, best subscription box on the planet. Excellent stuff. I personally guarantee that you're going to see some stuff there. Go look at their other packages. They got some other packages we didn't even mention. Go to the website, check it out. I can guarantee you're going to want to sign up for something. Main Street Mouse says fuchsia. Is that true? That's not fuchsia.
It is. It's fuchsia hair.
It's not fuchsia. Guys, let's get into some news and some updates. Guys, Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party review. Panda, you were there. Greg, you were there. Tell me, people at me and Morgan who were not there yet, how it went, what went down, what we can expect. How fun was it? I know it was hot, but let's get past that.
Go ahead, Greg. You want to start or you want me to start?
No. I'll follow you. I want to see where you go.
I thought this year was actually really good. I felt that the Haunted Mansion, they gave it some love. I thought it never looked better inside. I thought the outside with the smoke and there was spiders inside the greenhouse. So that like already set the stage for me that this was going to be a good Halloween party. And it was. And then, you had Carlotta out on the lawn at the Haunted Mansion. Then you had the parade, which I thought was good. I thought the fireworks looked better. I don't know why everything just clicked for me. I was hot. I was uncomfortable because it was like 90 something degrees and the humidity was we were literally, keep doing this because the water was coming down out of sweat down our face. But other than that, I liked it. I even thought the parade it felt like things are coming back to normal more. Is that in my head, Greg, or did you have any of that?
So I'll touch on the heat part real quick. I've never seen so many people drop from the heat in the parks, and we saw emergency crews around.
Me too.
And Disney was amazing at taking care of people and making sure everybody was okay. So let's put that out on Front Street. Boo to You parade, fabulous this year.
Yeah,
just the updates were wonderful. Seeing Ursula as being part of it now. I'm not a Sanderson sisters person, but I do know people who absolutely love it, and they thought it was phenomenal. Fireworks seemed really nice. I had the pleasure of joining the Main Street Mouse and her family, walking around all night, and it was really nice just to.
They didn't look for me. They didn't text me.
I looked for you, and we talked about you all night, Panda. We did.
Should have just found me. Michelle
tried.
Atwood hates the Sandersons. Says she hates them.
Hates
I don't
them.
know why.
Why would she even white? Like, we had to stop there at midnight. She's like, we got to go at midnight. I was like, okay, we're going at midnight. No problem. So here's the only negative I will say. Getting a hold of seeing some of the characters was not as easy, and the lines were very long this year.
Yeah.
7 Dwarves, it was 2 hours at the beginning. Obviously, Jack and Sally are going to be huge lines, and that's acceptable, but it was just really long. My big issue, and this is a personal thing, was last year we had Minnie, Daisy, Donald, and Goofy in the Disney Junior area, and it was really easy to find them and go hang out with them, and there was not a lot of crowd. This year it was a little harder to find them because they moved them over to where Dumbo was, and in Storybook Circus under the tent, there was nothing going on this year. So it was, I thought, a little empty feeling in certain areas, while overall the party itself felt like it was worth $150, which is what some people spent on it. So was it worth the value? 100% worth the value. This show is probably one of the best parties they have all year.
I'm happy to hear you say that, because then I know it's not just my, frame of mind made me like it more. I felt it was good. I'm not going back. Christmas I'm going, but I'm not going back for Halloween that I know of.
Now I heard that they actually do some of the events from the party during the day too. Like I heard Jack and Sally are actually out earlier than the party as well. Is there any truth to that?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
And do they do a version of the
at
parade
5 o'clock?
before? Okay, so it's closed.
So it starts when you're allowed in with your ticket at 5 o'clock. But I don't think they allow people who don't have the wristband in to meet Jack and Sally. I think you have to have the wristband to meet them.
Okay, so maybe there was a misconception then, because I had heard that they were there and that you could actually go, but maybe they didn't realize if you didn't have the wristband that they couldn't go.
Wait,
You guys,
what ticket is $249?
Is that closer to Halloween?
Maybe it's closer to Halloween. Could that be on Halloween night?
No, $249 would have to be Halloween. I've never seen a $249.
It's $199 for Halloween and the day after.
Yeah, unless maybe that person's talking about Halloween Horror Nights Frequent Fear.
Oh,
Maybe.
that would
That's
make
about
sense. And that's multiple nights.
And that's worth it because you can go every night.
Yeah, Briggs, tell us what you're talking about.
Yeah. You guys, I'm a big costume person. For how hot it was there other people dressed up in costume, or was it a lot more casual costumes?
I didn't see any costumes that would make you think, oh, they're very hot. They must have known, right, Greg? Nothing? I don't see anybody in
There was a few, like you could see on Instagram the next day, a lot of people were posting that they were there, and in just listen, the people who cosplay and do the costumes do such a fabulous job. There was a few where I was like, no, thank you. I
thought some of them were part of the party at first, but I didn't see any heavy ones that I usually would see.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see a lot of kids dressed up this year, which I think was very smart.
Good parents. Good. Yeah, because those princess dresses, for example, I worked at World of Disney and they would spend $100-something on a princess dress, when I saw smart parents buy the pajama version, which is still really pretty, but it's a lot lighter material for them. And then they would wear that to the parks instead of the extravagant, very expensive dresses that are thick and heavy and itchy. And I'm like, that's stuff like that is brilliant. So
I had bought a giant panda costume and was going to wear it there. And then it was
I would come and hug you.
Way too hot.
You could always get leggings from Lost Princess Apparel.
You can get leggings, which, by the way, I did wear that night, and it was the wrong choice. It was so hot.
Oh,
no. It was so hot. I was like, why am I wearing leggings?
They seem breathable, though.
They are breathable, and they're stretchy, they form fit. Panda, my rear looks amazing.
Hold on. Are they one size fits all? Should I try a pair on just for the heck of it?
You should. I don't know if they're. I don't think they're one. But I would.
Could you imagine?
I would pay money.
Now, do you think that trend is gonna? Oh, all right. Say $199. There you go.
And that's for 1 or 2 days, right?
Also, we have 88 likes and 92 people watching.
Ooh,
so some of y'all slacking.
Michelle,
guys, do us a favor. Hit those like buttons. Listen, that's a free way to. There you go. Hopefully, Greg will take care of that now. He's only on the show today. But guys, it's a good way to help us out. It's a free way to help us share out the show and help us grow this community. Also, too, guys, if there's 93 people in this chat right now, it means there's some people that some of you guys don't know each other right now. So what do we do every week? We always say hello to someone we don't know in the chat. Pick somebody out in the chat that you don't know yet. Say hello, make a friend, and let's build this community.
Reach out and touch.
but ask first. Anyway, so now, do we think that this is a trend that's going to be there all, or like with people not really dressing up, or do we think that's going to once the thing cools down?
I think once it cools down, you're going to see crazy
Game over?
costumes. That's what I think. Yeah.
I feel
of
like you were saying.
costumes-
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No. I always interrupt you. I'm stepping back. It's yours. I'm
It's
so
all
sorry.
good. No, you're fine. I like you were saying, cosplayers go all out, and you can't dress like characters throughout the year, and so this is their cosplayers' time to shine and really show their creativity, other than a Comic-Con or like other types of con. I feel weird saying con life, but like so going to the parties is their time to shine, and so I was really curious to see the costume, because honestly, if I had the money and budget, I would love to get dressed up like to the extent that they do, but I am talking in circles and I don't know where I'm heading. So Greg, take it away now. I totally lost my train of thought. I was
letting her go. I was like, where are we going with this?
Dave Garner says, great show. Thank you for stopping in, Dave. Hopefully you'll keep coming back. Matt Cole, hello, how you doing? And yeah, first time for HHN. I know we're going to be doing HHN. Me and Sammy D's husband Joey D are going to be doing it in October. Hopefully Panda will be. Hopefully Panda will be there too. Did you get the frequent fear?
I did.
Oh, so
the frequent fear that you can only go on like the off days.
Can you go on a Saturday?
That's a good one.
We got to do a Saturday the way the trip's
going. I won't be seeing you. No, I can go Sunday. I can go Wednesday. I can go Thursday. I can't go Saturday.
I have a question for chat. If anybody is going to Halloween Horror Nights, can you say that you're going to Halloween Horror Nights, and then also if you're getting a frequent fear pass? Because I want to know.
She wants to know. There's a reason why, but we can't really reveal.
There is a secret that you're not getting yet.
It's been teased for the last.
I know. When is it going to be available? The secret.
Let's wait till after the 24th. Maybe next week. It's secrets. Well, I will say this to give a little something. Obviously, you guys know my background is different. My cat is right here. I am not where I was originally. I am now officially in Orlando for temporary seasonal.
Wink, wink. So now if you go ahead and take a guess in the chat if you want to take a guess.
The chat knows already what's going on.
Codename you first time watching. Welcome in, Codename you.
Can I really be honest? How could such a beautiful face ever be frightening? I need to see this happen.
My mom was like, and I'm not going to say it directly because I don't know. There's a part of me that's like superstitious, but my mom's like, can they not make you ugly? And I'm like, that's the point. They're supposed to make me ugly.
I don't know if they can make you ugly. It'll be a lot of makeup.
And some prosthetics and blood and gore. I'm open. I'm too scared for HHN. Oh, come on.
Oh, it's a great time, man. Michelle, you gotta try it at least once. At least say you did it.
I'm a chicken, and if I can do it, anyone can do it.
I'm looking forward to.
Speaking of people getting made up horribly, how about the amazing people? Panda, what was the best costume you saw?
I can't talk to you, Greg, with a chicken looking at me.
It's not a chicken.
What did you say? What did you say?
It's definitely not a hen.
What was your question?
Excuse me. I have to choke this guy out. All right, there you go. Is that better?
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, you've gone off the rails. This is the Disney Underground. You're in the right place.
So I was going to ask you, exactly. So did you see, what was the best costume you saw the other night?
It was one of those sumo wrestlers with the fan. So the guy looked like he was 500 pounds.
Oh, that's amazing.
And I couldn't believe Disney let him in because, I mean, maybe he was deflated when he walked in because he took up like half of Main Street.
But
I was happier that somebody fatter than me was next to me. So.
Oh, stop it, sir.
Oh,
stop it, sir.
Yeah,
I was
those
happy
costumes have little fans in them, so it's like constantly going. So it like you just deflate.
Does it make noise though? Can you hear it going?
It's
very
quiet.
slight.
I can imagine if you're wearing it all day, that's got to be like, hey, Dad Bills, thank you for being 100. He's in the house. Thank you for being 100.
Who was the girl we saw from Mulan when we were walking in?
Mulan?
When we were sitting down, there was a girl from Mulan. She was a little heavier set, and she had the whole beard.
The matchmaker.
Yes. She did great, and she had the cricket on her shoulder. Please, remember I yelled at her? Please bring honor to us all.
I saw her 4 hours later after the brutal heat, and it looked perfect still. She kept it up all night.
She was going into the bathroom touching up.
I love creative costumes like that. Like Disney fans know what that is.
The gabagool. I love it.
Wait, Briggs, what's the guy? Never saw the gabagool. Where's the gabagool? I gotta see this thing.
But also
man.
another costume that I saw on your channel, Panda, or the channel that we're on now, Carlotta was incredible. I
Yeah.
love it so much.
Go
I
check
wanted
that
more
video out. If you
Panda.
haven't seen it, guys, go check out that video because it's.
Oh my gosh,
He's got about
was
3 videos of Haunted Mansion and everything going on right now. You got to go check him out when you.
Oh, Leota's hair. I love it. Some people are like,
No,
I don't know.
I like it. I thought it looked
Thank
good.
you, Chris.
I thought it looked
Some
good.
people think it's too RuPaul. You like it, Gene?
I thought it looked good. I thought
Me too.
It was more of a clear. I thought you could see her more clearly too. Like I thought it was just a more clear version of her. Which I guess maybe some people don't want it. They like, some people don't like the change, and that's that. And I
Wait, did we switch
liked
topics all of a sudden? What are we? Wait, are we talking about on the ride?
Yeah, we're gonna actually talk about Haunted Mansion in a little bit. Let's get to let's stay on topic. Let's bring up our sheet, Patty. The treat bags are out. What did you guys think about the treat bags?
I liked them. They were not just paper. They were solid.
Can hold
I
more
like it.
candy. They still look little though.
They do. Now they're
It's
also
the same bag. It's just
the same bag from last year.
Oh, is it?
No, is it?
I have.
was
I'm
different.
not kidding. Probably 1,000 of them because somebody from Cast Connection was like, "Here you go, have some bags." And I was like, "Why did you just give me bags?" They're almost the same thing. They're nice. They hold stuff. They are bags.
They were giving out a lot of candy this year.
They were giving out a lot.
Bring
of
your
candy this year.
pillowcases.
That scoop is not a bad thing. That scoop
That
was.
scoop is wonderful.
I had heard yesterday. Someone told me that it's actually you actually make up better with the scoop than you did before it was the hand.
Yup. Because they will hold the scoop while
That's what
they're
I heard.
putting in, so it's like it doesn't fall out of their hands. When
I'll
normally it
give
was
them
like
credit.
the cast members are like claw machines, and sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. On this one, every single one exactly the same.
That Maspiration Mike mentioned it yesterday to us that he was like when they put that scoop in, you're actually making out better than you did when it was just the hand. For the same reason you said, it depends on how big somebody's hand is for a bunch of different things. Sometimes you get only a couple of pieces. This year you're getting a full scoop to the point where your bag's almost full.
It used to be that if there was, how they usually have like 2 barrels and people giving out candy.
Yeah.
If you go to the bigger person, you will absolutely get more candy.
Yeah.
It's just the way it works. The skinny guy gives you like 2 pieces. The big guy's giving you like Snickers and a whole
little hand.
Yeah. So same thing if you go to like a ice cream shop. The bigger guy's going to make a better cone.
And it's probably more efficient too to have the scoop, and then you can, because the cast members trying to like keep up with everybody and put it with their hands. It's probably so much faster with the scoop.
2 of those scoops kind of fill up the bag, though. I'm going to say so. You need another bag.
Laura Mistantano says it is the same bag. Same bag as last year. Changed 50th anniversary side. So one side is different, based on what she says. So, and then Sam says Tron has 2 treat stops. So that's cool.
There was a lot of treat stops. There was.
Jolene, how you doing, Jolene? Was it more this year than last year? Or was it about the same?
Maybe the locations. It felt. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Tron had 2.
At least 2. I don't know. My diabetic body just was like, I'll trade you a toe for more candy.
Oh, Disney Baker, how you doing, my man? How you doing? Disney Baker in the house. He says he gave them out last year. So you talking about you gave out the bags last year? Is that what you're talking about? Or you gave out candy last year? Right? I mean, because who gives out the candy usually? It's just regular.
Let's make sure people know he is a cast member who gives like some strange guy just like, hey, Panda, you want some candy?
I'll be under the Pinocchio Village house in a basement.
In a white van.
Turning into
just holding on to bars. Just
Are you still here?
I'm out of candy.
The Main Street Mouse says, bring your own bag. I saw people with like pillowcases.
Yeah.
That's what I did growing up.
That's what I did.
Got the fancy ones?
That's what I did growing up too. You can fit more candy. Yep. You put it right over your shoulder. You can fit more candy.
Lug it like you're like running away and just like Brer Rabbit tying it on a little stick.
The stick with the bag.
I need a rucksack. That's what we all need is a rucksack next year going through. It's like
Baker says he gave out the candy. So Baker gave out candy. So there you go.
They did not keep the candy from melting. Some of it was a little mushatz.
It's got to be hard.
When I got home, I put the bag in the fridge for a little while, just in case.
Smart.
That's always the best way to eat candy too. You put it in the freezer. You get like a Snickers bar. You put that Snickers in the freezer and let it melt in your mouth.
I will tell you, there's nothing better than being on Peter Pan's flight than being on Peter Pan's flight with a Snickers bar.
It's probably a plus. That's a way to plus it.
It's a plus, yeah.
So, Lizzie Baker says bring extra backpack to the large locker. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Oh, there you go.
So I will be doing
Craig,
this year.
Craig, don't be judgy.
I'm not judging you. I just had questions, and then I was like, "Oh, we're live."
Was it where there's something that
Oh, there's a Lost Boy. Just all creepy.
I gotta leave.
Let's bring it up again, Patty, before we get into trouble. All right, Nikki's Not So Scary Halloween Party Treat Bag. We did that already. We did the portions already. You know what? Let's talk about these Cadaver Dan's return to Mickey's Not So Scary.
I did not see them.
You missed them.
Did not see him either.
Now they perform about 5 times a night: 7 p.m., 7:45, 8:30, 9:45, and 10:30. Now they're over by Frontierland Bridge.
Not a fan.
I would like to have seen them, but let me tell you, it's almost impossible to do everything. There's not enough time to do everything.
Now, what is it about them that bag of a fan of?
It's dead guys in the Frontierland singing. Meh.
Been there, done that kind of thing.
I almost wish they.
I mean, no, because like they added the pirate band, which was excellent. But
I love that
and
idea.
then they have like you go around the corner, and then there's the Cadaver Dan's playing, and then you go around the corner, and then there's somebody else playing. It's like it's a lot in that area of the park. Whereas if it was spread out and there was something, I don't know, under the tent at story. I'm mad about this storybook the area that not having anything under the tent.
They should put the Cadaver Dance and entertainment where all the really long character lines are, so the people in line have something to do, so they're not mad about waiting 2 hours. And there's a audience.
You could do 3 characters.
Yeah.
You could do 3 character greetings, and your whole night is done. So I don't get that.
Yeah,
I would rather have had pirates on the Pirates of the Caribbean than the Cadaver Dance.
That would be pretty cool. That would be really cool. I get that. I feel like how long have they had the Cadaver Dance? Like, I mean, I feel like that's one of those things I would just love to see it.
It's been like 7 or 8 years.
Look, we're
been a while.
You and I mean, how many times, and even Morgan, like how many times have you guys gone to Mickey's Not So Scary? It's year after year after year. So we get to pick and choose on what we really appreciate and like. So we can go, but if you're going for the first time, you want to try and hit the Cadaver Dance. It's a good 10, 15-minute show. They do some good songs. It's funny. It's fine. But when, as a person who's been there many times, you kind of go, I don't need to see that. I would rather spend my time elsewhere. That's all it is. So please, if you're coming down, we're not poo-pooing on this. It's actually a lot of fun.
There you go. All right, guys, we're going to take a short commercial break, but when we come back, we're actually going to have a trivia prize, a trivia giveaway. So, Morgan, you got the question ready?
Yes,
right, don't ask it yet. We're going to ask when we come back, but we're going to hear from one of our sponsors right now. So let's take a short commercial break. When we come back, we're going to do a giveaway. All right, so Patty, cue it up.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lisa Thompson, owner of MC Travel Company, formerly Mouse Class Travel. What started with a dream of building magical vacations for everyone at Disney World has now turned into creating magical vacations worldwide. We're 75% repeat and referral. That's because when clients first came to us, they came to us for our expert planning inside theme parks at Walt Disney World and Disneyland, as well as Universal. But now we have diversified and are now selling vacations worldwide. The reason why you would want to book with me is because no matter which vacation you book, you get the same group of hardworking agents all working on your vacation. There is not one single agent at my agency that you work with. When you book with us, you become our family. That means that the entire team at MC Travel Company works for you. We each specialize in a portion of your vacation and then bring it all together in the end for you to enjoy. So for your next vacation, consider MC Travel Company. And thank you, Panda, for allowing us to sponsor this channel. Have a magical day.
There you go. Panda, you want to give a few words?
I had dinner with her and the team, people from her team, and the way that agency works, how weird, they're salaried. It's not commission. So if the company does good, they all do better. But it's not like when you call and say, where's my agent? She's not here, or nobody calls you back. They all want to help. And it's a very different model, but it works.
What did we say? 0% And then
Failure.
100%. What's our saying for them?
They fail
0% failure.
0% failure, 100% accuracy when booking your dining reservations.
And I'm fully aware that saying 100% accuracy is much better. I went the negative route and said they have 0% failure, and it's just funny to me.
Yes, I love it. It's so great.
There you
So, Gene,
So,
am
all
I
right, so
reading
guys, we're
one
gonna do a
question
giveaway.
or two
Here's
questions?
Yep. We're gonna do
I
the
want
one
that.
question, and the first person to get the question correct, the first correct answer we see in chat, Patty, make sure you're paying attention to it. The first correct answer we see in chat gets the prize. And it is this Mickey skateboarder not keychain, pin. So that'll be the prize. And I'll have to give my email address so you guys can reach out and get us your address when the winner happens. But take it away, Morgan. What's the question?
All right. Are we doing one question or two questions?
We're doing the one question. The one question.
The one question. All right. So with
Like that first half of that question. The first half of that question.
Just the first half. Okay.
Just the first half.
So which Disney princess has the least number of lines throughout the entire film?
So which Disney princess has the least number of lines throughout the time film? I think if you really think about it, just use your inference skills and you'll figure it out. Like it's not. I think you can guess this one, but
The question is, what is the name of Gene's cat that just walked across the screen? Gene,
That's
what's going
Winston.
on there, buddy?
There's Brandy and Dave. Dave from
we
Brandy
got
and
it.
Dave. So,
Oh, wait, we got a few.
It looks
who
like
had it first? Who had it first?
Looks like R&R, but
R&R.
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 I have R&R. Yes,
Good job. Good
Congratulations. All right, so guys, you know what? I'm gonna put in the chat my my email address. R&R. You win. And I need to get your information. So Patty, actually, you know my email address, the Gene Fitzmagic one. Please put it in the chat.
And while it goes into the chat, ladies and gentlemen, just email Gene. He needs love in his life. Just show him some love. Just send him an email. Just be like, hey, just checking in on you, buddy. How you doing?
I'm going to be honest. I could use it. So if
he needs
well
Sleeping
wishes.
Beauty and
I do.
sleeping. Just need it night.
The sleep has not come very much lately, so I am definitely working on fumes. But did Patty put it in the chat yet?
Not.
Yep.
There it is.
Oh, no.
There it is. Whoops.
Yes. It looks like
Dave,
I did.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we
That's
go.
fine.
So there you go. So email me R&R and get me your email, your contact info, so I can mail you out the pin. And Dave, I was just saying how we were talking about my cat. His name is Winston. I know you have a dog named Winston. I think one time you said that your dog would eat your Winston would eat my Winston. I think you once told me so. But yeah, that's our baby Winston. He's only a few months old. He's just a little guy. But yeah, so I'm a sucker for animals. We found him in the woods and we decided to keep him. So,
Aww.
He was only about 2 or 3 weeks old at the time, but he's always into mischief. He's definitely a mischief type of guy. So, but all right, guys, let's get back into some stuff. What are we going to talk about next? The new spooky photo ops. I saw some of these. Some of these are really cool. Patty, put up some of these photos.
Ooh,
there we go.
I love the middle one. Love it.
I like
that
the
one.
middle
Scares
one
me. I don't like that one.
Oh.
It scares. Oh, Tinkerbell in her little outfit. Okay, the pumpkins. Okay, I think the pumpkins might be my favorite because it honestly doesn't look like magic. It looks like an actual prop there.
Yeah. Oh, the skeletons.
The skeletons to me are really cool, and it's black and white. It has that black and white. The skeletons have that old-fashioned vibe. Now, my favorite. He hasn't showed my favorite. Obviously, Stock, Lock, and Barrel.
Oh, that's great.
R.I.P. to Paul Rubens. That one's my favorite. I think I like that one the best.
I love it.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
And guys in the chat, do you guys have a favorite? Which one have you seen that you like so far? If you have a favorite, I'd love to hear it.
Oh yeah, I'll read them out. Yeah, we need more chat interaction. Let's guys, what's your favorite? I think my personal favorite is the black and white ones. I think that's my favorite. I
like the one with the hand holding the apple. Greg, which one did you like?
I'm actually trying to pull up. So I'm a PhotoPass junkie. I will stop at every PhotoPass and make everybody stop at it. Hold on, let's see. So let's see if I can bring that up.
Oh, the balloons.
Is that you?
The balloons one.
Is that you, Greg?
Wait, but the funny one is like I don't even know what face I'm making here. Like I was just like, oh, look, it's a pumpkin.
You didn't know at the time what it was going to be.
I did. I was like,
Oh,
I
they
knew
told
all
you?
The, oh, I knew all the
Oh.
all the photo pass was. I
Okay.
That's like, you know how everybody's like, where's the trick or treat and where's the? I was like, where's the photo pass at? And I went to every.
Now,
single one.
do we all get into the photos when they say, "Oh, put your hand out here" or "do this"? And do you
Oh,
guys get into it?
absolutely.
Because there's times where I'm like, I just take the picture. Like this, I'm
Oh,
not
I
gonna
act
lie.
like a fool.
This sometimes I'm just like, just snap the shot, bro. I'm in front of the castle. I don't need any special treatment. Just I just need the picture the way it is.
I'm like, tell me exactly where my eye line needs to be. I'm like, I want to make this look realistic as possible. So I'm like, okay, how big is Tinkerbell on my hand? Like, you gotta tell
I'm
me.
a stick in the mud, man. Like when they tell you to do the thing where you're like, I'm not doing that. I just did it now, but I'm not doing that.
Gene,
Somebody
hold up your
screenshot that.
hand. Gene's just like, no, I'm not holding up my hand. I don't want to have a balloon holding up there.
But Michael
What, a
says
bat?
that-
I don't want a bat in my picture.
But Michael was like the
Just
train
take the
station
picture.
horse. I'm gonna read some of these. The skeletons. Laura said skeletons. Pumpkin in the black and white. Amelia said. Christine said black and white and the balloons. And then love photo pass. The pumpkins. Crazy eyes. A lot of people like the pumpkins and the skeletons.
The
That's
main
for sure.
the ones on Main Street this year, I think, were excellent compared to years past. Like, there's a whole lot more selection. They do such a good job. And look, especially at the end of the night when they're still out there and the park is almost empty, what a beautiful time to get shots.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, all right, bring up the next one, Patty. There we go. Spooky snack options. Are you guys excited about some of these spooky snack options?
Don't be that excited if you're going to the party because they run out of them within an hour and a half of the party.
Oh,
starting.
you didn't say that. Is that really what happened?
I went to Sunny Eclipse. The heck is that called? You know what I'm talking about.
Cosmic.
And I went to get the Cosmic Rays. Thank you. The 3 fingers. They were like monster fingers. Hour and a half into the party, sold out. I'm like, did you not know this was a Halloween party?
Like you should have had them stocked up for the party.
So I had
Would-
the most wonderful and worst experience of my life eating the Hades cone, which is the habanero
Ooh.
mango ice cream cone from Storybook Treats. Ice cream in this weather at being 1,000 degrees and being wrapped in a burrito on top of a grill in Florida weather at nighttime. I went to get the ice cream and it just started melting really quick. So I ate it as fast as I humanly could. I had brain freeze, but at the same time, the heat from the habanero made my nose leak. So I had frozen brain. It was just the grossest, strangest sensation I've ever had in my life where I'm just like, oh, I can't talk, and just drooling down myself. It was really good. It was really good.
You're like, how to torture
It
yourself?
was
at
my
Disney.
favorite snack of the night, but I suffered for a few minutes.
Well, tell me. I'm going to read a couple and tell me if you guys tried these. Did you guys get to try the Queen of Hearts slushie?
Nope.
Ooh.
That's available on party days, by the way, all day.
Okay, so
I
you know
did-
what? This list might actually be party days all day too. Then let me know as we go through it. But this is a frozen cherry slushie drizzled with black cherry puree, topped with whipped cream, and a crown-shaped chocolate piece. This is obviously non-alcoholic, and they also have the witch's cold brew right next to it. So yeah, there's that. And then we also have the what's the other one we got? The black velvet whoopie pie. There we go. There's that one. That one we found at Liberty Square Market.
Oh,
That's
yeah. It
black
looks
velvet.
like poopy pie. That's what that looks like.
Any of these that are colored like that, I do not eat.
No?
Yeah, I don't want to. No.
What about the Tombstone Tart, which you can get at Golden Oaks Outpost?
Oh.
That looks like a Jamaican beef patty. with
I'll
a
tell you
Yeah.
what, the picture you see on the right, where it's obviously somebody got it, does not look like the picture on the left where it's on the sign.
Not
Like
at all.
one of these things are different than the other.
One says wrap, one says rip.
Yes. So there we go. What else do we got? Yeah, that's pretty big. What about the Tropical Graveyard, which you can find at Sunshine Tree Terrace? This looks pretty tasty.
That
You guys
looks
tried this?
okay, look.
Mango
look how
mousse,
ti-
I'm in.
Wait, look how big it looks in the pic, and then next to the hand, it's like a little nothing.
It is a little
Yeah.
nothing, but
It
it's
looked
got
like
the
it could be
gummy
a soup bowl, like a
Those
fruit bowl.
worms?
Yes,
The
gummy
worms
are
look
pretty good.
bigger.
They do.
the worms
they
do
look
look
huge.
bigger.
I
Because
love a
the
good gummy
container's
worm.
so small.
So there's those. Now you can get that at Sunshine Terrace. All these I think are pretty much like $5.99 for the most part. And then what's the other loaded sweet potato fries we also saw, which is also at Golden Oaks Outpost. Sweet potato fries. This is sweet potato fries tossed in cinnamon sugar and topped with marshmallow cream, butterscotch chips, and toffee pieces. That looks pretty good, man. I gotta imagine that's gotta be pretty tasty. No?
That looks good. I'm a genius.
Butterscotch chips in the. Come on.
If the
I mean,
fries, the sweet potato fries are done right,
if
I
they're
think it would be
crispy?
mm-hmm. If they're soggy, no.
I don't
Wait,
think-
well, wait. Let's start at the beginning. Do you guys even like sweet potato fries in general? Okay, Greg does. Oh, you don't even like them. You don't even.
No,
no, for
I'm
you.
good. I'm good.
There's too much on there to me.
Wow.
It's too much going on.
All right. Well, I don't know. They look good to me. I'm sorry.
Brandy and Dave said sweet potato fries are superior to actual French fries always. I agree.
I don't know about always,
No.
but they are really good. They're a good change of pace when you're just not in the mood for a fry.
They didn't say always. Brandy and Dave said alwasi. That could be a code for something.
That could be code for like.
Could be a code. We don't know.
That might be like that means never. They get not. They're
The
not really
tree
good at
has
that.
left the forest. Alwasi.
That's when you use alwasi. Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
I love it.
So
Ooh,
yeah,
the
we got-
s'mores. Wait, what? At HHN? Wait, you get the s'mores fries at HHN.
Yeah, they do. Do they
Ooh.
still? Are they gonna have it again this year? That I gotta be honest though. Those they were better than the pizza fries, but even those aren't great either though.
I love the pizza fries.
No, you don't. Come on.
I
See?
told you the story of them.
Yeah.
I was not sober, and they were the most amazing thing in the world.
Yeah, but if you try them now, not sober, or no,
I'll give you
sober-
my sober review.
I do
That'll
eat
be
question-
next week.
I do eat questionable things at HHN when I'm not sober.
And
Yeah.
which can happen. You drinking enough of those ghoul juices, that'll happen. So shout out to the ghoul
Exactly.
juices. All right, so let's bring it up. The next one up, we're gonna talk about a little haunted mansion reopening. You know what, Panda? You called it, man. You said no hotbox ghost. You didn't think it was gonna
No
end up happening.
hotbox ghost. I want a hotbox ghost.
Hot box ghosts.
Did I say hotbox ghost?
Ooh, big summer blowout in the hot box.
Woohoo!
I
I
meant
was thinking like hot box, like when you fart under the covers with your like significant
That's a
other.
Dutch oven.
That's a Dutch oven. But I don't know.
Isn't a hotbox in a car? You roll up the windows.
Hot box, yes, and you're in a car and you do naughty things. I mean, so
Yes.
Anyhow, the
Well-
Haunted Mansion looks great. It does. To me, the lighting was better, and I loved it.
Now, but you called it. You said the hatbox ghost. See, I said that right that time.
Yeah, the curtain is there,
hatbox.
and he's not going to be blocking the hallway. Thank God. It's
Okay.
going to be to the left of the endless.
So
hall.
technically, it was installed, just not.
They're
for
just
us
not
to
showing
see.
it. Now, what
No,
are they
I
waiting
don't
for?
know. He could be
Semantics.
behind there. He could be behind there
Yeah.
already. I don't know.
What are they waiting for, though? Is there something
They're
specific?
probably
You think?
I'm assuming programming, and maybe the trajectory of the car has to stay that way a little bit more before it turns. I don't know.
And did they get rid of
Jolene
the
said
Donald Duck chair?
that. Wait. Jolene said $10 he's lost in storage.
That's good.
That'd be amazing.
that could be. But now is the Donald Duck chair definitely gone?
It's gone right now, but there is one in the library before you go in, so it's not
Okay.
a big loss to me if
Okay.
it has to go, because there is one still.
So they also
Also, the mummy looked better.
Yeah, I was about to say they added the return of the Prince Amon Rose,
Yep.
mummy sipping tea in the graveyard. They also repainted the ghost
Ooh.
horse hearse,
Yep.
and then they painted new fresh yellow bats along the exit ramp, that the
I
conveyor
think
belt.
they changed the whole conveyor belt, by the way. I don't think they painted
Oh,
the
is it,
beds.
oh,
I
yeah.
think it's a new belt. I just makes sense to
that makes sense.
the rubber was getting old. Yeah.
And then we
It
get the
seems-
Madame Leota take makeover.
with
It
And
that.
the
seems
lighting,
wrong to say that it looks
also worked.
fresh.
It
like-
does look fresh.
Yeah, it's like because it's not trying to be fresh, but it looks fresh, but still aesthetic of the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah,
So,
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
How awesome would it have been if what's the actress's name? Not from Avatar. Jamie Lee Curtis. If she was all of a sudden in there, oh, I would have loved it. People would have lost their ever loving
They
minds,
would
and I
have.
would have been like, "Oh, this is."
I wasn't
awesome.
happy with her as Leota. I just
No?
wasn't.
Eh.
No. And I think it was more the script, like for her to joke around and go, "Who said that? It's $3." Like, that's not my Leota.
So bad.
That's a great point. Maybe
My
they should have kept
Leota
the
is like-
incomparable Meg Tilly from the original.
She would have been better, I think.
Oh,
But yeah, look, her hair is bluer, and it fills out the.
It's
the whole thing.
actually your hair, Greg. It's
is.
actually your hair.
Blue.
I actually am filing for patent infringement.
I would.
I could see that.
I would do it.
No, I think it looks great. Yeah, the updates are really nice that they do. Look, I've said this a lot. Disney World for a while was not keeping up to date on the little things that make a difference. Whereas in the last year, you're starting to see the little things are getting worked on. What makes Disneyland so good is their maintenance crew and everybody does a fabulous job every year, never stops. Disney World is getting back into that. And so the update to Haunted Mansion, the fixing stuff, Pirates, everything works on Pirates right now. So I'm here for it, man. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
I agree. All right. So also they added a little bit to the entrance of Magic Kingdom. Bring up the thing, Patty. There we go. They added the bats with the little Mickey mask. What do you guys? You guys obviously got to see it. Does it look as good in person as it does in the picture? I think it looks really cool.
Oh,
I did not even notice that.
Oh, you didn't even catch it.
You can't even nothing. Okay, and I'm not being negative here, but
Yeah.
when you're walking into the park, you can't see all that. You're too small. Like that's above your eye level, and it doesn't. You got to hold up your
But it's
hands.
kind of angled a little
hold
bit.
Up
Oh yeah,
that's-
with the
yeah. I
light.
wasn't looking. I was
Somebody
like,
has
wait,
a
where?
selfie stick on that one, and then they're on a ladder.
No,
and
this
then
guy's
they're on the
hovering
monorail.
75 feet in the sky.
That's
whoever took
from
that
the
picture.
monorail. That's what that
Yeah,
was from.
yeah.
Oh,
You can't
yeah,
see
yeah.
that, but it's nice. I mean, look, whatever you want to do to beautify this park, go for it.
You're all
It's
for it.
freaking bats. I love Halloween.
I love
I
it.
love that TikToker.
We'll
It's
talk about some
freaking
bats in a little bit because the real bats made an appearance. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But let's bring up the next thing, Patty. What's the next topic we got? Dapper Dan's break out their full costumes. I like it, man. What is it? The burgundy
Aw.
pants.
Oh, I like that.
They're all wearing the same color in this one, but I like it, man. I like the fall. It feels
Reminds me
like
of-
fall, doesn't it? It just
He
feels
looks
like
so
autumn.
handsome.
Reminds me of fruit stripe gum. If you guys remember that, I think you're too young.
does.
It does.
Oh,
remind
thank
me of-
God. Greg
Zebra
remembers.
stripe
Yep.
gum.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pete
Which was-
McDevitt would remember fruit stripe gum.
Does Pete McDevitt tell us, Pete? Do you remember that? I'm sure he does. And you know what? I think it just makes it. It just feels like fall. It feels like autumn with those costumes. I think
Mhm.
Patty, pull the picture up one more time. Let's see it. No.
And doesn't the trolley show as well? They change their colors of their outfits and stuff.
Yes.
So now they
Yeah.
all are cohesive and. can
I think their song
entertain-
changes too, Morgan, which I love.
Oh yeah.
I think the trolley song has an autumn song. I'll find
Oh, does it really?
I think so. Almost
I didn't know that. Same lame dad jokes though. I'm assuming, right?
100% the
Yes.
same exact.
I love it.
Cute.
I love it. I'm always here for a good dad joke. So, all right, and then bring up the thing again. So Tiana's Bayou Adventure at Magic Kingdom update. It sounds like they poured the concrete in. You guys-
Concrete was poured. Oh
There you
my
go.
gosh!
Is this because they took away the briar patch there? Where is
I
this?
don't know.
That's the entrance.
Yeah, I think
That's where the big what is it, brother? Big Bear, Briar
Thunder
Bear,
Mountain.
Briar Fox, and everything.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay.
entrance right there. So
Oh, wow.
when you go into the train right now from Frontierland, that is on your left-hand side. The train's on your
Ah, okay.
Gotcha.
So
I'm
there you
looking
go.
forward to this ride.
I
am.
can't
we,
wait.
we don't have a date yet, right? It's still just early 2024,
2024.
spring 2024. So we'll see.
I bet you it's done before the walls come down to Epcot. I'm kidding.
I don't think those.
Oh, they're
I
like
think,
challenge accepted.
I think those walls are staying for good. I think that's just Epcot nowadays, man.
That's Epcot.
Just kidding.
That's just Epcot. Yeah. So, we're gonna do a quick read for one of our sponsors, Patty. So bring up our stroller company, Orlando Stroller Rental. Guys, the most professional and convenient stroller rental company in the business, the number one choice amongst Disney travelers, Orlando Stroller Rental. They have a huge selection of single and double strollers, and all strollers come with a free cooler, parent console, and a rain cover. They have a very convenient counter at the Orlando International Airport at Terminal B, side level 1, where they even offer free delivery to your Disney resorts, Universal Area resorts, as well as Airbnbs. So make the number one choice your choice, Orlando Stroller Rental, family owned and operated since 2008. And you can check them out on their website, www.orlandostrollerrentals.com, or reach them by phone, 1-800-281-0884, or email them info@orlandostrollerrentals.com. Guys, why travel with a stroller? Lugging it on the plane, letting it take up space in your car if you're driving. Just rent one when you get here or when you get there to the parks, and you're good to go. They're the number one stroller rental company in the business, Orlando Stroller Rental. So we'll check them out. Thank you, Patty. And I'll bring up our news, our headlines, Patty. There we go. So here, I teased a little bit before. Bats are causing a disturbance at Pirates of the Caribbean. Have you guys heard about this?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Live bats are in the attraction, causing the ride to be shut down anywhere from 15 minutes to several hours.
They're getting in the ride?
They're
Not just
getting
in the queue?
They're getting in the ride. There's been some issues. There's been rumors that they've actually fallen out. They've they came low enough to like almost hit people.
That's cool.
They're running amok.
Listen, Disney's known for their immersion.
They should be on Haunted Mansion. Like
They're on the wrong ride.
They chose the wrong ride.
They're on the wrong ride.
Email.
Now here's the thing: maternity season, because they just had babies. Every year they have babies early summer, and maternity season ends August 14th. So they weren't really allowed to move them because they're a protected species. They weren't really allowed to move them before that. Now that maternity season is over, they can actually get a permit to safely remove them from the. I'm never going to Pirates again. They won't be there long, Holly. They're actually going to start getting rid of. I told you, it's freaking bats.
She won't. I was hoping we didn't talk about this, and she saw it. She will never go on Pirates again.
Did you already know about this, Greg?
Yeah.
You just were trying to
Yep.
ignore it.
I was not saying a thing. I
I'm
like
sorry,
going
Greg.
on that ride, especially with my wife.
Well, you'll be able to
What's
go on
worse,
soon.
bats or spiders?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Bats are much better. I will go into a room with 10 bats before I'd go into a room with 10 spiders.
Yeah, I agree. Spiders spiders and snakes. I can't mess with. I can mess with a bat. They're still they look like kind of like little puppies with wings. If you really like look.
All right, yeah, little pugs with rings.
Yeah, exactly.
Pugs.
So I can deal with them. But they can safely remove them now. They can get a permit to safely remove them, and that's what they'll be doing now that it's after the maternity season. They just weren't allowed to do it with the babies. Were too small. So
Put them in Haunted Mansion.
I don't remember. Does anybody remember the Hornet's Nest at Chinese Theater? I don't remember that. Was that a thing?
Not that I know of.
I didn't hear about that.
I don't know. Brian sometimes has dreams that he thinks is reality, so.
That's not good.
I'm only.
Spiders are fine, no bats. Ooh, see, I can't agree with Holly on that. If I'm on a ride and all of a sudden there's like a swarm of spiders, I will lose my.
Forget it.
I will lose my mind.
I do love.
Oh my God! Remember that?
Stop the bat talk.
All right, we'll move on.
My 2-year-old niece did save me from a spider.
Did she?
She was going to pick it up, and I was like, no, because then she wants to come and show it to me, and I was like, no, I freaked out. She was like, what's wrong?
All right, bring up the next one, Patty. Full Wilderness Resort restaurants replace wooden furniture. They replace it with new composite furniture. So bonus, no splinters.
Yay.
I kind of like that.
I like it too. You know what? Composite, it's always going to look pretty fresh. It's not going to get
better in the
worn.
rain.
It's better
Durable.
in the rain. And again, no splinters.
It's like little Tykes toys. I like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's a
Right?
good comparison.
Okay.
Could have kept the wood. It's not a big deal.
I got nothing. I didn't get a splinter on any of their chairs, so it didn't bother me.
Well, it's all about Greg. No splinters for Greg. All right, bring up the thing, Patty. Space Mountain closing for refurbishment in Disneyland. So I believe it's going to reopen on September. Oh no, it closes on September 18th. No reopen date announced yet. But the question is, could this be for Ghost Galaxy?
Probably.
Oh,
they haven't done it in a few years. That's the thing. They haven't done it in a while.
Stop trying to hide behind your mic. You keep getting. There we go.
I bet.
You trying to get closer.
I blame the cat for that one.
But okay, now you think about it. At Disneyland, there's only 1 out of 3 mountains opening because it's turning to Tiana's, and then now Space Mountain. So there's only Big Thunder Mountain, which is great over there, but still, it's only one official mountain. I mean, you could count Matterhorn, but that's
a mountain though.
That's a mountain though.
Yeah, but it's not like part of like Space Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain. Matterhorn is just a chiropractor visit, a bad chiropractor visit. I can't do it.
It was nice that Greg joined us. Patty, get rid of him.
I was doing my Gene impression.
That's not a hen. So yeah, I'm sorry. You know what? I don't look at myself, so I didn't even catch it. So I apologize. Is that better?
See your pretty face.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go. All right, guys.
My niece thinks Greg is funny, and this is very bad.
Aww.
He's a bad influence. All right,
you know who's a bad influence? Panda's a bad influence. This man has almost had me kicked out of play. No, I'm kidding. Panda, you're a bad influence, though. Yeah.
I've heard some stories. All right, exclusive menu items for the Universal Orlando annual pass holders appreciation days. Now, are any of us pass? I mean, I am a pass holder. Is anybody else a pass holder?
I am.
Greg, you a pass holder? No.
Not anymore. I let
Why
it go.
not? Really?
I was, I'm and.
Are you going to be back? And you just taking a little hiatus?
No. And I'm trying to be politically correct here. I used to be part of media like some people until I got kicked off that, and now I have to go pay for things myself. So
welcome to the club.
I know, Panda, you would understand. I was trying to figure out how to say that.
We'll get back.
Plus,
We'll get back.
Epic Universe is coming, and I think that's going to be fabulous. But I think it's okay to let that one go because, look, what do I really want to do? I want to ride Velocicoaster and go to Halloween Horror Nights. So I'd rather just get the pass for Halloween Horror Nights, and then if I really, really have family or somebody coming into town, then I will get it. But until then, I'm going to wait for Epic.
Eventually, Fanatics blog is going to be so successful, you're going to need to go to Universal.
I agree.
Stop it.
So,
thank you.
Yeah, you'll be there sooner than later, I think. But yeah, so Patty, pull up. Do we have any? Do you have any of the stuff? The pictures of that? Any of the stuff? There we go. So you got the zucchini fritters.
Ooh.
I love zucchini fritters. I'm all in on this.
Yeah, I'm into this.
There we go.
Ooh.
Yeah. Look at those fries.
We never
The
get this
onion
excited
rings.
over Disney food.
Right? That's so true.
We never were like, I guess that sounds okay. Yeah. What is that? Pecan?
I'm concerned.
French toast?
Somebody lost a liver.
You know,
Somebody lost a liver.
My wife texted me during the show. I usually never check my text during the show, but I happened to see it. My wife goes, "Move your mic. It looks like you're about to eat it." And she screenshotted me a picture of it. So she's gonna yell at me.
See, Morgan had your back. Morgan
Thanks,
was like,
Morgan.
Gene, come on, you got to move the
got you.
mic.
I wasn't even looking at my face. I was looking at you three people, and
Aw.
I was making sure everybody
It's
else was.
okay.
I don't worry
Okay,
about me. I worry about the rest of the team. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about me.
But we
So-
never get this excited over Disney food pictures.
No, that stuff that looked
Like-
pretty amazing. That stuff. I'm in. I'm all in on that stuff.
I'll volunteer as tribute to go try it. I don't mind.
Tribute.
For real.
So all right, then we got some new Halloween Horror Nights merch. They got, I believe, they not much. I think we went over most of it already in previous episodes, but they got a few new things they just mentioned.
More.
There we go. These glasses they got.
Take
they got
my money.
Yeah, you see them. Now those are cool. I like those.
I love those. I'm a sucker for the freestyle. Those look
Me
like
too.
Yeah. And pro tip, you can refill on the slushies, and that'll help your throat from after screaming all night. All the
Yes.
scares. Okay.
What about that shirt?
What? With the little boo backpack? Just take my money that I don't have, but just take it. More merch is going to be shown off this Friday.
Ooh.
Yeah, I believe so.
So next Tuesday, guys, we'll have more pictures.
There we go. All right. What else we got? Some snacks for World Princess Week. Are you guys excited about World Princess Week? I believe it comes up in another about 5 days or so. It starts on the 20th, I think, doesn't it?
Bring
What is
me
World
all the
Princess
snacks
Week?
from World Princess Week.
All the snacks look that Moana cake.
All of them.
I mean, that right there, that looks like it.
Yes.
Here's my only problem with this is I
That's
feel like
cute.
but my
That
only problem is
actually
it looks so small though. Like I need
That's a
big- no.
pretty good sized cookie.
Is
I've
it?
had that every
Is
year.
it
My
wide?
favorite snack from Disney ever was during World Princess Week, so I'm always waiting for that one to come back. And yeah, they do a great job with World Princess Week.
Go back
I
to
feel like I'm being
that.
punked. As much
No,
as I
I'm
love
dead
Disney,
serious.
I
I
never
love it.
heard of World Princess Week, and I'm
It
thinking
started,
like, what's wrong with
It started
me?
like every other Disney thing, like 2 years ago when they needed to get crowds back.
Yeah.
Patty, bring
But
that
now
last
it's
one
like
back.
every park has it. But it started here at Disney World like three years ago or something like that.
Yeah, I feel like it was like an online thing mostly, and then
Mhm.
it was showing off new collaborations with other like Disney Princess franchise that's with like Corksicle or something like that, one of those things. And I think they were just doing that, but now it's like a real thing. And I wish I brought my princess stuff, not thinking about it, only focusing on Halloween. So is that
Pat,
a jasmine pop
Bring the last
tart?
photo back up again. It's not a Pop-Tart. It's a bring them all
It's
back
cookie.
up real quick, Patty. Since
It's a cookie.
Yeah, it's a cookie. I believe it's this one. Now go to the other one. There you go. There you go. It's a sugar cookie with apricot jam.
Ooh.
Jam, that's good.
And then
That's your jam.
the last one
Clever.
is that was bread pudding. That looks out of this
Banana
world.
pudding. Yes.
Mhm.
That looks
And I
out of
love
this world.
the art on it. Like it looks like, yes, it's probably like a culinary print of some sort that's obviously edible, but it looks so good and so beautiful.
I love it.
As
It
long
is
as they
pretty
ever
cool.
bring back over at the Riviera, they sold a Belle Tart, which was like a lemon tart, and then it had nice drapes, like it looked like Belle's dress, and then one little red rose on it. It was the most pretty tart they've ever sold, and it was fabulous. It was my favorite dessert at Disney ever. I'm a huge, I'm a Disney nerd, man. I love Disney princesses. Bring them all back. I want to be a Disney princess.
I want to be a Disney princess too.
Now the bread pudding.
I want to
you get
have
at
a.
Regal
I want to
Eagles.
have. I want to figure out like what kind of snack I would have named after me.
Something blueberry for your hair.
You're onto something here.
We'll
A
collab at
blueberry
our
chiffon cake. I'll take that.
with Oswald ears.
Did I say
coming out.
chiffon? I meant chiffon. I was like, who's chiffon? I
Boy
love
Meets
that
World.
blueberry
Remember,
chiffon
if anybody-
cake.
any Boy Meets World fans out there will remember the name Siobhan. Now the cake was found at Kona Island. The cookie would be found at Oasis Sweets and Sips in Morocco Pavilion, and the bread pudding would be found at Regal Eagles Smokehouse. So go check that out. Now the next one coming up, Greg, I know you actually just did a report on this, so I want to ask you specifically about this: the chicken stuffed waffles. I know I saw you did a write up on this. What's your take on these things? man?
Did.
Wait. There's chicken inside there?
There's chicken.
Uh-huh.
There's
Oh.
This to me might be the best creation they've ever came up with.
I'm in,
This is
I'm
a
in.
Mickey Waffle game changer. This changes the Mickey Waffle game and just ups the level. It is brilliant in concept. It's brilliant in how it's done. I love it tremendously. And I'm a big Art Smith Homecoming fan, and their chicken and waffles I think are the best at Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
This one comes in at a close second. It's not Art Smith, but it's good. It's a chicken tender inside, and you can tell it's a chicken tender.
That's
But
fine.
It's fine. It's fine. It works so well. When you
Disney tenders
get
are
that-
actually pretty good.
when you get that and you look at it and you're like, it's actually on a stick, and there's Mickey staring at you, and you just sit back going, oh, it's looking at me, and then you're like, oh,
That was good. That's exactly how I would
Just-
sound.
I went there by myself this morning. I was like, I was the happiest solo eater in the whole place. And meanwhile, everybody else in the restaurant was like, you know, the influencer community, and every single one of them was just like taking selfies with it. And I'm just like, no.
When I'm doing the RRR, somebody comes up to me and goes, "Hi, are you Panda?" And I have like smears of sour cream. Thanks, hi.
Syrup
No.
is dripping down. You're all sticky.
Yep.
You're like, no,
I've-
no.
Gook coming out of every orifice. It's horrible.
everyone.
Yeah. Can we take a picture? Sure.
What was the
Meanwhile, you just so
Bad
they're
Santa,
good.
Bad Santa when he had the salad hanging out of his mouth.
They-
He's like, I'm on my lunch break.
So you get 4 Mickey waffles, which is more than you like. Normally 2 of those
Wait.
smaller ones are good, but you get 4 of those smaller Mickey waffles, and they
With the chicken
have a-
tender?
Yeah, and every single one of them is stuffed in. They just
You get 4?
4 of them.
Why would you want 4 if you? I'm confused if I'm
They're-
only
They
one person.
little?
They're probably not that big.
They're
They're
not
the
the
size-
giant, like big.
Oh,
big
okay.
They're the small Mickey waffles.
Yeah.
Like they're the normal Mickey waffles you would find at any buffet.
That 4
around
is a
Disney
lot.
World. 4 is a lot.
I
What?
want.
How much is it?
Can
Hey,
I
look,
just
there's
say,
4 of
challenge-
us.
Challenge was
I want
accepted.
my own. I want my own.
I ate
want
all 4
I want
and
all
the
4.
potatoes and had the churro drink. And
Yeah, and tell us about
destroyed
the
it.
churro drink. What was the churro drink like?
It's iced latte. It's got the cinnamon in there, the churro. So here's the downfall of getting a churro anywhere else but Nomad Lounge. It's just not good. 4. So the churro was not good. The drink itself, fabulous. The only problem I had there was their horchata is really good, but it always has alcohol in it. And I wanted a horchata with no alcohol for breakfast. I thought that would have been excellent. But
You
they're
can't
like, yeah, we don't do that.
Ask-
Yeah,
Really?
they said they didn't do it.
Really?
Wow.
Maybe my
Maybe you're
server
so-
just didn't like my blue hair. I get that once in a while.
Wait,
yeah,
the
listen,
waffles are
usually-
not $59.
No, the
It's
waffle $18.
Oh,
What's $59, Spike?
I don't know.
Where'd that?
Maybe it was a typo. Yeah. Listen, like I when I saw it, I'm like, that's a game changer. Those things. You're right.
So here's the end of it. It's if you are staying at Coronado Springs, it's a must eat. You have to go get these. If you have an easy way to get to Coronado Springs and eat at Rick's, go for it. If you have to travel and take buses and stops and do crazy stuff to get there, no, go to Disney Springs.
I like Rick's to begin with. I'm a Rick's fan. The times that I've eaten there, I liked it. So I've always had a decent meal there. So I might go either way.
Okay.
I've been there a few times. All right, we got to do one more commercial for Happiness is Addictive, and then we're gonna just do some merch. So Patty, let's hear from Happiness is Addictive.
Happiness is addictive. Passionate about spreading laughter and creating smiles worldwide. Happiness is addictive brings our global community together through humor, optimism, cheer, hopefulness, and merriment. Happiness is addictive. Happiness is addictive.
Guys, make sure you go check them out. They are fantastic. If you see the code in there, you can save 15%. Make sure you go check them out. They make fantastic. Greg, do you actually have anything by them?
No. I'm like the only person who doesn't, even though I know them and they're fabulous people. The owners,
they're great
great people, and I absolutely support them. Even though I personally, I do have something from them. I have a Dale Rescue Ranger shirt that is the wet wicking. What do they call that? The sweat wick, the water wick,
moisture wicking.
Yeah,
that's it.
Moisture wicking. Thank you.
What's moisture wicking?
Moisture.
What does that mean?
It pulls sweat away from your body into the fabric, basically.
Really?
It takes it away from you, yeah. The way a candle wicks the wax away.
Gotcha.
The only issue I have, my nipples show through it. I don't understand as a man my nipples. Have you ever seen man nipples just stick it?
Maybe
no.
It's not the piercings.
Do you want to see, Gene?
No, it's fine.
That is a Patreon only kind of show.
Doug After Dark.
Pay for that content.
They're great. I love them.
When you hear balloons popping down Main Street, like, oh, Greg's coming.
Just wear Band-Aids over them, man. Get pasties.
You know what? I will. I'm going to do that next time I wear that shirt. Thank you so much. I'll just get Band-Aids and yeah.
So guys, go check them out. They do a great job.
And people are going to be like, "What's wrong with this man?"
Let's check out some new merch, bro.
I have nipples, Gene. Can you milk me?
Oh boy.
Also, guys, when we go through this merch, reminder, like we did last week, comment if you would buy it or not. Is that how we did it? If yay or nay? Do we do yay or
give us a Y if you would buy it and you like it, and an N if it's not for you. So first thing coming up, this is actually going to be Pat's in the wrong order. I don't even know what the hell that is. All right, I would lantern. That's $24.99. It's not the order I have, so we're gonna guess. All right, Patty. There you go. But anyway, yes or no on that one, guys. Now that's where I thought was coming up first.
Oh, that's really cute.
So
now here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's only in Japan.
Yes, of course it's only in Japan.
It's only in Tokyo. But here's the thing. It comes out in September. Guess who's going to be in Tokyo in September? My daughter. My
really?
Yeah. So I might be getting that. It's only available in Tokyo C, and she's in fact Panda. So you know how I'm coming down there in October, right? She's going to be there in September, and instead of flying back to New York, she's actually flying to Orlando. She's going to meet with us in Orlando, so she'll be. I need to
ask her for something. You know the little, is it Chandu guy that goes on your shoulder?
Chandu, yeah.
I want him really bad.
They have that? I'll see if we can make that happen for you.
It's a little tiny.
I can tell you a whole story about Chandu. He's the most incredible. People are like, oh, it's Raja with a hat on. No, it's Chandu, and he's amazing, and he's in the Sinbad ride at Tokyo Disney Sea, and he's the cutest little thing.
I don't know who this is. Who is Chandu?
Okay,
you have to watch a video on that ride. Yeah,
you have to. I'll send you some because I have tons from when I was there. It was literally like, because we speak English, we don't know what's going on. It's like a slow moving boat ride, all about the adventures of Sinbad and friendship and all of this stuff. As an American, you don't know what's going on.
Which is
the music,
the stand-up comedian.
Good. What?
The stand-up comedian?
No, we don't have enough time in this episode to explain it.
Yeah, but
John
it's so-
the stand-up comedian. Yeah.
No,
He's
Sinbad.
He's opening for
Sinbad.
Chris Rock.
Not Sinbad. Stop it.
no.
He's
No.
kidding. Gene's kidding.
I'm
Every
joking.
room there is Chandu doing something absolutely cute and adorable, and he makes his cute little
Is he the
cute
monkey?
noise.
I think
No,
he's,
he's
a
a
tiger.
little tiger. He's
Oh.
a little tiger. I'll
Then
send
I
you
have no
guys
clue.
pictures.
Is he a kitten? Like a tiger kitten?
He's like a baby tiger kitten. I have a big
Oh.
Chandu bag with his face on. So cute. Anyway, oh yes, Alan Menken wrote "The Compass of Your Heart," which is the song, and it's so good, so cute. Go look up videos immediately after the show.
There
Okay,
you go.
next.
All right, yeah. What's up next, Patty?
Oh, that's
Okay,
cool.
we got this new pin from Polynesian Village.
Yay or nay,
this-
everybody?
Yeah,
Ooh,
they-
love it. Love it. Never saw Minnie with her
Yeah.
eyes closed on a pin. Like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just another pin.
I don't like this at all.
What?
No, why is it? It's a revamp.
It looks like Donald is in pain and he's hunched over and it's hurting him and he needs to come back to normal.
If his head was a little higher.
He does look hunched. You're right.
It looks painful. I don't like it.
If his left hand was up a little higher, he'd look like he was in one of those things. That they have
Wait,
in
look
Liberty
it.
Square. Oh, Greg's already got it.
He does look like he's in
So
pain.
this is last year's. That looks
Oh.
exactly, except for the
What's-
eyes
what's the-
just don't
was it-
glow. Like they're
That's
making
the-
me spend more money and getting another one for the eyes. Yeah, what's with his neck coming out
He
like
looks like
halfway
he's
through?
like doing
weird.
this, like sticking his head
It does.
out.
He
Oh.
looks like the old Three Stooges bit or Little Rascals bit, like where the kid sticks his head out of the trench coat.
Oh, it does. I love that scene.
He's like three Donalds, and he's Huey, Dewey, and Louie. He's Louie.
I think they should make a Donald Halloween popcorn bucket of Donald in his pumpkin outfit that he used to wear at Disneyland with his cute little duck butt, and then you can put more popcorn in it because he's fatter because he's a pumpkin. That's what you should
That's a good point. Now, do you have this one, Greg?
do. Ooh.
I do, but it's out of reach.
It's out of
So
reach.
a little
Is
trick
it
on
as
this
cool as
one.
it looks in photos?
Yes, because what you don't realize is when you spin the wheels, the mayor's head actually spins around.
Oh,
yeah, I
So
heard
that's
that.
really cool. I like that.
Oh.
So here's a trick and a tip for everybody. If you're going to the party, don't get in line at the beginning, like for it, because the lines were like an hour and 20 minutes long at every popcorn cart that sold it. I went at during the second Boo to You parade, no line, didn't have to wait. Bought two
But
of
they
them.
didn't sell out.
No, they did not sell out. They had
Oh.
all the way till the end of the night.
Good.
Cool.
It's cute. I like it.
Now we gotta-
I have popcorn buckets. Believe
Yeah,
me. I have.
You used to have. I used to have it behind you. I don't see them any right now. all
No,
the
because
big
my
ears.
wife kicked me out of my
Balloons.
desk. So I lost my desk. I'm now in the corner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So
No
do you
one
know
puts-
what popcorn buckets you want, Greg? Like, do you have a bucket list?
Oh,
I feel like that's a good Dapper Dan joke they'd use.
that would be a Dapper Dan joke.
I love it.
A
I
Dapper
love
Dad
it.
joke.
Ah.
So a couple of things from Trader
Ooh.
Sam's.
Oh, what's
Now,
that?
It's a tiki bar bag. So it's a little almost like a little handbag. But guys, tell me if you think this is worth it. $75?
Oh no, absolutely
That's
not.
too
It's
much.
cute, but it's so small. So which
If
means
this
it's
was
not
like
functional.
$40, if it was like $40,
Even
40
40 is a
bucks.
lot.
It's
Looks
so
like $25.
little.
and
It
it
is
should come with a
tiny.
coconut in the middle.
Whoa,
Oh,
what
that's
is-
cool.
this
What
is the
is
chip and
this?
dip bowl. This is $70.
Yeah. I
I'd
want
rather
it.
spend money on that, but I don't have money for it. So,
So that probably is a base, and then the top part comes off. So I think the
Probably.
price is probably good.
What is it
Yeah, I
made
don't
of? Does it
afford it, but
say?
I
how
want
big
it.
is this? This picture is deceiving.
Now these are also Disneyland. These are Disneyland. Both these items.
Aw.
They're not out on the East Coast. So, and then we got the Mickey and Minnie candy buckets. These are only $11, but they're tiny.
No.
They look so tiny.
No, you can put
Ghouls
3
Night
pieces of
Out.
candy in it. No,
And then that was it. Patty had the one I had last would have been the Tinkerbell light up thing. Yeah, those are just too small. I feel like, right? So
yeah, there's like when something's that small and not functional, it's like I can't justify buying it, and then also how ridiculous the price
I could
is.
justify that one because it could sit on the edge of my desk and just have like little candies that I could pick out, like an old lady, like
Oh.
those little hard candies. Like,
Yeah,
I
the
would think-
caramels or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what it holds. It doesn't hold anything other than that.
like the caramel nips. You ever see the caramel nips like that? Okay. Well, guys,
Jeff, we couldn't figure out what he was asking. Jeff says to Greg, is the first or Boo to You parade better? Oh, the first or second parade.
Oh.
That's a good question.
It's the
Second
same
one
parade.
is always empty. Not empty, excuse me. Disney empty, I mean. It's less crowded around the perimeter, so you can find a better spot to view it and sit down and relax. And then you can go right from the last Boo to You straight to the last Sanderson Sisters show, and you're right there. So that's always fun. The first one, though, there's something about being there for that first parade that comes down.
Is that mine?
Sorry, I don't know. I hear a video game.
I hear static.
Was that asteroids?
I hear a little
Did
bit
we
of
go
static.
back in
Sounded like-
time?
I didn't hear it. Is it me?
I don't. You didn't. It was.
Well,
I hear it now.
if you mute, we could tell. Yeah, now it's not happening.
It's you.
It's okay.
I'm
Was
so
it
sorry.
me?
I probably, but it's the end of the show, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
we're about to get out of here anyway.
My
So.
gosh. Well, the time literally does fly so fast.
It does. An hour and a
It
half.
does.
Wow.
Well, you know what, Greg? Before you get out of here, let everybody know a little bit about what you got going on. You have made a huge change, and when we had this opening scene, you were the first person we thought of to bring in to talk about it.
No, I
let everybody know
appreciate
where to
that,
find
man.
it.
The Fanatics blog, FUNATICS blog, the Fanatics blog for your Disney news source. Look, there was some major changes, and once in a while you have to take a risk on yourself. And that's exactly what I did. Holly and I decided to go into business for ourselves and put our name on the T-shirt instead of making other people look phenomenal. Look, I have a lot of good friends, Panda, Main Street Mouse that was in here earlier, a lot of other people who have done this for a long time. I have watched what they've done for many years and kind of learned the business from all of these people who have come before me. So I think I have a good handle on things. I have a great attitude. I'm positive mostly. I'm mostly positive. A little sick sense of humor. But yeah, the Fanatics blog, you can get it on Instagram or on the webpage. Or please like us on Facebook because we're trying to bring up our numbers everywhere. We are exactly 1 week old. 1 week old of being a real business owner. And we are LLC'd and a true business. So I decided that we were going to roll all the dice and try this out for ourselves and
Good
just
for
try
you.
and bring you the best of Disney news in a positive way without doesn't mean we're not critical, doesn't mean we cannot say something is bad when it's bad, but there's a way of doing it without being clickbaity and without being negative, and that's what we're going to try and do and have a great time. And then I get to hang out with people like you guys once in a while and do shows like this, and I get to see Panda in the parks once in a while. And now, Morgan, now that you're down here, maybe I get to see you too.
Yes, and I will see you at Horror Nights.
Absolutely.
I don't even know why she's
I will
saying
see
that. Why would
at
you see
Horror
us at
Nights.
Horror Nights?
Yeah.
That's a good question. So,
Can you drop any news yet? Are we
Do you
allowed to
know?
give
Do you know
spoilers?
if you'll be there often?
I will be there very often. I
And not buying a ticket. I wonder what's going on.
have
Sneaking in,
rehearsals on the
How
24th.
is your arm on pulling chainsaws and starting things?
Listen, I was practicing with a 36-pound weight, struggling, and then they gave me a 10-pound weight, and I'm like, I was getting all like ripped for nothing. But you guys will see. I'll make it official and hopefully get pictures and stuff.
I hope when I'm you're like, hey, psst, it's me, Morgan.
I know.
And I'll
I
be
know.
like,
That happens.
oh my God, get my phone.
I'll be
Listen,
like,
once in a blue moon, as I'm going through a Halloween Horror Night house, I'll hear Panda, and I'll get really scared because I'm already scared. And
Yeah,
now I'm
you-
like,
they know your name.
so, like once or twice it's happened inside a
Yeah.
house where,
Well, if
So-
you see someone about 5'10" that says Panda,
yeah. The thing with you is we don't know where you're going to be, and that's fun. So I can't wait to see where.
It's going to scare the crud out of all of us when she
I know.
does it too.
I'll
I could
tell all
definitely see the
friends
vamp.
too.
Vamp 69, them vamp glamming you up. I could see that completely.
That's my
Vampire.
dream. That'd be my dream. I'm so excited. Time needs to go by faster so we can just get this Halloween Horror Night started. And I'm just so excited.
Very soon. You're gonna blink and it's we here. Guys, go make sure you go check out Greg's site. There's not
Yes.
one of the best people you're gonna meet in this community. We wish you all the best, bro. No, listen, wish you all the best. From her first-hand knowledge, I'm telling you, Greg is one of the salt of the earth, one of the best guys in this business. So make sure you go support. Make sure you go check him out. We wish you all the luck in the world, my man. So glad you were able to stop in tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes,
It
thank
is
you,
an
Greg.
honor.
Thank
I
you.
love the show here. I love supporting you guys. So it was great hanging and seeing everybody.
Thank you so much, Sammy. We miss you. We love you. We'll see you next week.
Wait. Can I tell Aiden a joke real quick? Because
Yeah,
I love
sure can.
Sammy, and Aiden's such a good kid, but he
Oh.
loves horrible kid jokes. So I
Hit us.
always used to tell him a joke when I was doing the show many, many moons ago. So Aiden, this is for you. What do you call a dinosaur that never gives up? A triosaurus.
Oh, that's
It's for you, Aiden.
cute.
It's the
There you
joke
go.
of the
I like
day.
it.
There you go. But yeah, so guys, go check out the Fanatics blog, and good luck to your Phillies, man. They're in second place. They're doing good this year.
They're the Phillies, man. We're going back to I don't even want to say. If we lose one game, I'll be like, they suck, worst team ever.
They're looking good this year. The
We're
Atlanta's a
still only in
juggernaut, but
second place.
Hey, just
Look,
because
we
Sammy's
came
not here, no sports
we
talk.
came
I
we
apologize.
came from
I apologize.
last place last year to come out and get to the World Series, so I'm proud of these boys. I
Yes.
say boys, they're half my age. I'm an old man some days. Back in my day.
So let's also real quick before we get here, let's thank the whole crew, all the Disney Underground family, producer Patty Puddles, Tina Marie, Paul Angle, Monorail Molly, Pete McDevitt. Thank you so much for modding and doing a great job today, and everyone that tuned in and checked us out. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it, guys. And with that, Panda, any last words for us?
Greg, love you. Everybody, thank you so much for coming. We always appreciate it. Can't wait to see you next Tuesday. We're going to cook up something very fun as usual.
Yes,
There you
yes.
go.
Thank you, Gene. Thank you, Morgan.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Gene.
everyone.
Thank you, Mandy.
And
Thank you,
adios, my friends.